Hi everyone, today's video is going to be an update on my 101 Disney Project Pan Blitz. So every single month, sorry I lost some products. I do this video, I update you, and no matter how many I use up, I end up bringing in 5 new items into this project. And I'm going to keep this going until I use up 101 makeup items. So currently I am at 13. So we've got a long way to go. But this month I actually did finish up 3. Also, Beth Bell 3, I'm pretty sure is her name, her like tag name. She's down below, she's in the comments, and she's doing this as well. She's used up like, I don't know, 100 items or something by now. She's doing much better than I am. But if you're interested in hearing her stuff, you can look down below because she is like moving through some stuff. But I did use up 3 and I'm excited about that. So first, for the movie Flubber, I used up the Ipkin New York Color Correcting Primer. This went really quickly, and I will say that it did a decent job with my redness. I do have redness around my cheeks, but it made my makeup just like slide off my face. I have normal to dry skin, so I usually don't have a huge issue with longevity, but this killed it, so no, we'll never repurchase that, and I don't recommend it. I finished up the Sonia Kashuk, for Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I finished up the Sonia Kashuk bronzer, or eyeliner in Plummy Bronze. You can see it's stuck in there and I can't get it out. This was fine. They don't make Sonia Kashuk eyeliners anymore, so you can't buy it. But even then, it was just fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not my favorite. And then last but not least, for Outrageous Fortune, I did finish up the Snow White Ever After Translucent Pearl Powder. I'm sure that's no surprise to you if you keep up with my channel, but it is completely used up. I loved this powder. I thought it did a great job, but it is gone now. So I now have 16 empties. Like I said, we still have a long way to go, which means that currently, as of today, I am panning 24 items. So let's go ahead and talk about those. I have to reach these. I try to keep some things I like to have standing up so you can really see the progress, but they're all the way over here and I cannot reach. Okay. Beautiful. So the first thing is for the movie Dumbo. This is the original animated classic. And I chose this Sonia Kashuk nail polish in the shade Smoke and Mirrors. And I was here last time, and now you can hopefully see right there. This is that color. I really do like it. This lasts a decently long time on my nails, so I like it. I will say that my nail polish has a little bit less progress than last time. One, because I just like went a week and I was just like, I'm not feeling it. And I don't like to force myself to do any kind of this makeup stuff just because it's supposed to be fun. Also, I do a weekly product pan, so every single week I draw a new item. And I used that for a week, and I had 2 nail polishes in the past month. So that obviously greatly hindered my nail polish progress, but I still did use that a decent amount. And I like this color a lot. It's one of my favorites. But again, Sonia Kashuk no longer makes nail polish. So next we have Frankenweenie. Oh, I also weigh things, and this did lose a gram. So for Frankenweenie, I have the Physicians Formula Concealer 101 in green. So this is how I was last week, or last month. And this is where I am now. So I have made further progress. This entire section is cleared out. I'm working right here. You can see this corner's almost cleared out as well. So slowly but surely I'm making progress. Obviously I don't use a green highlighter all over my face. I only use it where I have problem spots. So I mean, you know, I'm just working it as I can. But this has lost a gram. It went from 51 to 50 grams, so that's exciting. Next we have the Snow White Cream Blush for the movie Rushmore. And this is where I was last month. And this is where I am this month. So I have made a little bit of progress. I use this cream blush every day I have on makeup. You know, we've got some more pan. And right around the pan it's getting thinner, though again, up around the sides it's still pretty much new. So this is gonna last me forever and a day. Next, and this stayed the same. For the movie Howl's Moving Castle, I have the Girlactik Beauty Chic Shine in Star Silver. So this is how I was last month. And this is where I am this month. The packaging did break and it did lose a gram. So I have made some good progress. I feel like this pan is growing and the sides are getting thinner and thinner. I do still think I have quite a few months of use of this product, but you know, there you go. Next, we have a Civil Action. And for that, I have the Sinful Colors nail polish in the shade Hottie. So last time I was at that line, this time I'm at this line. They look like one line together. But I did, like I said, use it. This is in this, I'm sorry to flip you off, but you can see it chips immediately. I literally painted these last night. And this nail polish is weird. An entire nail of polish will just like fall off and you'll just see it in my carpet. So I don't love it. It's not my favorite, but I do like the color. It's pretty. So that has lost a gram as well, and it went from 58 to 57. Next, I have the Epic Blend Hemp Raspberry and Pomegranate Lip Balm. I did mark it last month, but I cannot see that mark anymore. But I am here, and it did lose a gram. It went from 8 to 7 grams. Oh, and this is for the movie Hello Again. So, there you go. Working on it, for sure. For the movie A Good Dinosaur, I had another nail polish, the Victoria's Secret nail polish in the shade Envied. And again, I went from that dark line to that pink line, and not very much progress. And it does weigh the same at 53 grams. I have this on this nail. It is a beautiful nail polish. I really like it, though it's not the best for like spring, summer, which is where we're on now. But I'm not gonna be painting my nails all summer anyway, because if you don't know, I am leaving Friday. In a week from today, I am leaving for 3 months. I won't be wearing makeup or anything. I'll be up at a field station collecting data for my dissertation. So no nail polish, no nothing like that. But, you know, I do like this shade a lot. So then for Ernest Scared Stupid, I have the Lorac Beauty and the Beast lip gloss. Where is the Lorac Beauty and the Beast lip gloss? Oh, here it is. Lip gloss in the shade True Beauty. I have this on today. I have every product that I'm talking about on today, obviously. And I do really like this, but it hasn't lost a gram. It still weighs 31 grams, and I can't really see any progress. It doesn't like settle to the bottom. It's fine. I don't know. I don't love lip glosses in general. I do like a matte liquid lipstick a lot better. I know lip glosses are like in, but I don't really like it. Oh, I can swatch this for you. Why don't I do that? I know you can see it on my... Well, you know what? I haven't been swatching this whole time, so why start now, you know? Why start now? Cool beans. So, then we have Hot Lead and Cold Feet, and for that, I have the Urban Decay Ammo Palette in the shade Shattered, which is the shade that's on my lid today. So, I will show you where I was last month. And this is where I am this month. Again, we have a little bit more progress. The cream eyeshadow that I'm panning, I'll talk about in a minute, is really helping this shade last longer and just be even more vibrant than it already was. I do like this shade a lot. Though this palette, I've done some looks using a lot of different shades, and this palette is getting up there in age, and it's not as good as it used to be. But that shade is still performing pretty well. Like I said, it's what's on my lid today. For Avengers, I have the Guerlain Meteorites in the shade 3 Medium. I love these. I wear them every day. I really can tell a difference. They're so expensive, and I'm going to miss them when they're gone, but I love them. They did lose a gram. They went from 82 grams to 81 grams. So I use these every day, and they are lasting a long time. So I know they're really expensive, but I do think they're worth the money just as far as the longevity as how long you can use the product. Next, for the movie Real Steel, I have the Pacifica eyeliner in the shade Gunmetal. So I do have a sheet of paper. It did lose a gram, right? Yeah, it lost a gram, but I also have a sheet of paper. So I was, you know, if you do this, I was there and now I'm here. So I have made some good progress on that. Always liking progress, you know? That's the goal. For Fantasia, I have this Seshevite top coat. I do like this. I think it's like magical, which is why I used it. You can see the purple and the pink. We've made a little bit of progress. Not a ton. I don't like to put too much on because that just seems wasteful to me, but I do, you know, use what I consider to be an adequate amount. Next, we have Race to Witch Mountain, and for that, oh, sorry. I got a text from one of my lab mates, and I had to make sure that nothing was going on because, you know, I didn't want something to be happening, and I need to like, run to school. For Race to Witch Mountain, I have the Urban Decay eyeliner in the shade Gunmetal. This has lost a gram of product, And you can see I went from there to there. I have it right here. I did one day like outline my entire winged liner and I loved that look. I really like this. It's beautiful, really easy to use and get like in tight places. So I'm a huge fan of that. And I'm, you know, I have a lot of things in this project, as you can tell, that I really, really love, but I'm glad to be getting use out of them and getting them out of my collection because I feel like I have this tendency to hoard things that I love, but then I'm not using them, so then it's just wasteful. So I try to get use out of everything in my collection, even things that are my favorite. So for the movie 3 Men and a Baby, we have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I'll show you where it was last month. And I haven't made that much progress. It still weighs the exact same, but here you go. I don't think there's a visible dip really at all. Maybe it's the slightest. I use this to set my brow bone and down the middle of my lid. I use a cream shadow so I don't set my whole lid. Sorry, down the middle of my nose. I don't set my whole lid, so I don't really use it that way, but I'm using it. I use this whole palette quite a few times. That's one of the things I like. I try not to pan multiple shades in the same palette at once. So like when I'm doing my makeup, I can use shades, any shade from this palette, because I try not to reach into palettes I'm not panning, but I don't limit myself just to specific shades I'm panning, because then I just get miserable, and that's not the goal. For the movie Apocalypto, I have the Milani Fast Dry Top shade in black. This is so hard to see, but I'm right here. Which is a little bit lower than that purple line. I couldn't see it last night when I was marking everything. This like falls down, but really, really slowly. I have it on my pinky. It's a great black. I mean, it is a dark black. I use 2 coats, but you could probably get away with 1, honestly. So it's a good black, though I don't think they make that anymore. And that weighs the same, yeah, 44 grams. For the movie Tombstone, I have the Orly Gel Bonder base coat. I like this base coat a lot. And then I went from there to there, as you can obviously see the different lines. And I don't believe, yes, this still weighs 56 grams, so it did not lose any weight, but I do like it. You know, we're making progress. I feel like I'm getting a little redundant, but you know, I don't know what else to say except for how I'm doing. For the movie Summer of Sam, I have the English Laundry perfume. And if you look on the Mac, I made a lot of progress. So, you know, maybe in 2 months, well, not next month, because like I said, I'm going to be gone for 3 months, but 2 months of actually like using it and stuff, I could use this up. I might bring it to up north, but I don't think I'm going to be wearing perfume because that's just not really a priority. So, I do like it though. John does not like the scent, so I'm excited to be getting that out of my collection because I don't really want my boyfriend to think I smell bad. You know, I don't think that's really what I want. But as far as weight, surprisingly, am I correct? Yeah, that didn't lose any weight. It still weighs 41 grams, so I don't know. Probably because this is gross, but with a rollerball, you know, you're picking up skin cells, so whatever I was using a lot, I also was picking up grossness. Not the biggest fan of rollerballs. Ready to get that out of my collection for sure. For the movie D2, The Mighty Ducks, I have the Stila liquid liner. I have this on today. This is on its last legs. It's getting harder and harder to create a line, but I do really like it. It looks a little glossy sometimes, which I don't love. I just don't think that's that pretty, but I think it's really easy to use, so I like it. It's just running out of ink, so that should be gone relatively soon. Then for ABCD2, I chose the Dr. Jart BB Balm Plus. You can't see through this at all. I almost whacked myself in the face with it. Did you see that? But this lost a ton of weight. It went from 71 grams to 58 grams. I do think I could use this up in about a month or so, just based on the feel. It's lost a lot. But this does have 1.5 fluid ounces, whereas most foundation products only have 1 fluid ounce. So there is more to that one. Next, for Johnny Tremaine, I used the Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette, the shade Hatter. I'll show you where it was last month. And this is where I am this month. I do have it up in my crease. I love this shade. I think it's a beautiful shade. I've also gotten a lot of use out of multiple shades. I've been using this Royal Flush shade a lot as my inner corner highlight. So yeah, I mean, I've really used this palette a lot. I mean, I know it's still, a lot of these shades still look new, but I've gotten some use out of it, which is good. And you can tell because it's lost a gram. So it went from 200 grams to 199 grams. Now, obviously that's not all in the Hatter shades because I've been playing with this whole palette, but I'm happy with that progress for sure. For the movie House Guest, I have the Giorgio Armani A contour. I've done a review of this. I use it as a contour, a cream contour every day, and I really like it. I think it does a good job. And this weighs the same. Yeah, it still weighs 31 grams, so that's good. Because I started panning it almost immediately, it's good to, we're going to be able to see how long this will last because it was expensive. So it's going to be intriguing to see how long does it last someone with pretty much everyday use. For Ghosts of the Abyss, I have the Model Coat Illusion Lip Liner. It doesn't have a shade name. But again, I've made really nice progress on this as well, as you can tell right there. So playing with it, I think I showed you on the Pacifica line. There we go. Playing with it and just using it up. I like a lip liner. I know some people just are kind of like over lip liners, but I think they're helpful. They help make, because my two sides of my lips are not the same like size, so I like to use a lip liner to help even that out a bit. And last, for Babes in Toyland, I have the Mally Evercolor Shadow Stick in the shade Goldstone. I knew I really liked these and I had given them a rave review, and honestly I still love them. I really do. So I went from there to there. I can tell a huge difference in my eyeshadow quality. These are just beautiful. And this weighs the same, still 11 grams, but I have been using it a ton, obviously, as you can tell by that progress. So I am panning those 24 items. Now I'm going to choose 5 more. So listed below is the D23 list of all movies. There are 740 Disney movies, though it's not completely up to date. Like Endgame is not on there, I've noticed, and I don't know, maybe some other things. But we're going to draw from what we have. 648. So this doesn't just include Disney movies, it also includes Touchstone and Fox, or no, it doesn't include Fox yet, but it will. Oh, this is the movie The Help. I've read this book as well. It is a movie where Emma Stone plays this writer, and she writes about the story of different maids in the South, and like, I think it's in the early 60s. Maybe it's a little before, because I don't remember if segregation had ended yet in the book. It's a really good book. I highly recommend it. And the movie, I thought, did a decent job as well. So The Help, the book cover is yellow, and Emma Stone wears yellow a lot in the movie. Do I have anything like yellow? I don't know. Oh, this one's cute. But does Emma Stone have blonde hair in that movie? I want to say she does. Though I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong on that. But something yellow. Oh, I know. I have this super mascara. It's never been opened. It's the Touch in Sol Stretch Lash Effect Mascara. So it's yellow, like I said, the book cover. So I'll go ahead and use that up. Next. 161. So let's go to the top. This will grow a lot because Disney just bought Fox. Oh, The Black Cauldron. I remember that movie. It's got like this weird devil is the main character who's evil, and it's got like King Arthur in it. It's pretty good. So I feel like I need something black, and so I will go ahead and start with this guy. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I recently bought it because I was completely out of setting sprays. So I will use this. I don't know, I'd say it's like here-ish. I do have a friend that also really likes makeup in my in my graduate school program. She just got her master's, so she's about to leave. But anyway, she said she got this and she liked it, but it went really, really quickly. So we'll see how long that lasts. Next. So that's 2 items. We got to grab 3 more. 128. Freaky Friday. Oh, this is the original. I've never seen the original. I've seen the remake with Lindsay Lohan, but I've never seen the original. So there you go. This is where they switch things. So, and it's from 1977. So the 70s, switching places with your mom. I don't know. That's a little bit rough. She does have red hair, so maybe something red. Do I have anything red up here? I'm trying to just think of what I need to pan as well, because I don't want to end up panning like 200 eyeshadows, because you know that's just gonna take me forever in a day. Something red, because like I said, I really don't remember that much about that movie. I know that's not very good, but I haven't seen it in a long time. I've got a lip liner and a lipstick, so I don't really want to pull in another lipstick specifically. So maybe a red eyeshadow. I don't know. How would red look with these colors? Not terrible. Don't I have a red eyeshadow in here? Yeah. I think I'm going to try to use up this red eyeshadow in the, this is the Sephora Minis World in Color palette, so it just seems appropriate. But there is this shade Miss Minnie, so I'll work on that and see what kind of progress we can make on that next. And I know that one's not a Lindsay Lohan one, but that's all I know. 549. That is the movie Sky High. I have no idea what that's about. There's a picture of superheroes right beside it. So I don't know if that is a superhero movie. I don't know. The sky is blue. I know that much. So I'm going to go ahead and pull in this primer because it's blue. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is a full size. I know it looks small, but it is a full size. So I will go ahead and use that up for the movie Sky High. And last but not least, number 20. So an old movie. Number 20 is the movie Peter Pan. What a good movie. What a good way to end. I did not buy anything from the Besame Peter Pan collection, but I know what I'll do. So I'm not currently panning a white inner corner highlight, and Peter Pan, obviously you think, or well maybe you don't, I think of Tinkerbell and her pixie dust. So I have this this loose pigment by Marsk in the shade Vanilla Frosting. I still have so much of it. It's like halfway used up. But this is an excellent inner corner highlight, and I always like it. So I'll go ahead and use this up for Peter Pan. So that is my 101 Disney Project Pan. Like I said, I will not be updating you for 3 months. No, 4. June, July, August. Yeah, you won't be getting an update until September. So I'll be using these items when I can, but like I said, I'm not going to be doing makeup or anything up north just because I'll be collecting data. The days are crazy long, and you know, I'm going to be outside mucking around in like rivers and stuff. So it's just, I'm not going to do makeup or in my nails or anything. So that's what I've decided. But yeah, I will be back in making videos once I get home from that trip, and I'll be using this makeup again. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to be using up anything. I feel like I have so many items in this project, but they last a long time. So what are you going to do? But I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll just see y'all real soon. Bye.